Love Poha.
So I was reading my book Crime and Punishment yesterday before going to bed, and there were two interesting things that caught my attention. The first one was one character was discussing about his married life and the way he was talking about how his marriage got started and how he got married in a way. It was seeming a lot like uh, people use people talk about a trophy wife that the husband see the husband uh, is attracted to someone and they spoil them and give them a lot of things. It was kind of like that. That husband in this uh, scene was talking about how the wife was older than her and she was quite fond of her, and she gave him a lot of money because he was in debt, and uh, so she gave him a lot of money and he wasn't even allowed to leave the house. Uh, but then when her wife, his wife, saw that he was kind of bored, so she offered him to come along with her to abroad trips, but he refused. So it was kind of funny, because we don't see these kinds of things, these change and power dynamics in older books. In older times, in classics, the roles for men and women were quite concretely set. So it was kind of interesting also to see that the power dynamic was changed, the roles were changed, interchanged. And the second thing I was the same character was talking about paranormal activities, and so the of course the other character is um, a non-believer, so he was saying that these things don't exist, but the other character who, who was talking about paranormal activities, he put forth the argument that of course you don't believe it because uh, uh, no, because the other person said that you are ill if you are thinking that these things exist, and the other person said that of course I am ill, but that doesn't mean of course you can say, and it is somewhat true that the ill people see ghosts, but it doesn't mean that because the ill only the ill people see ghosts, so it doesn't mean that the ghosts don't exist, or they are just the fragments of our mind. Because then he put forth an argument that when a person is healthy, then he is connected to worldly things a lot, and when the person is ill, it kind of disrupts their connection to the world, to the outside world, and they have a lot of time to look inside and to pay attention to the things that they were not paying attention to when they were healthier, because maybe they were busy and some other things. So of course the ill people see the ghost because the healthy people don't need to see them, and the ill people are more connected to more disconnected to the other world, so they to the outside world, so they see the things that other people can't see. So that was also quite interesting to read, and it was kind of similar to how many of the people say that dying people see uh, dead people a lot, or some other worldly things a lot, because dying people in most cases are disconnected with the this world, so they are able to see. I mean, it was not mentioned in the book, but I kind of connected it with that. So the same argument stands for dying people too. So yeah, those were the things that I found so interesting.
So these are the new clothes I was talking about that I got from Organic. This is the other one of the little flowers.